It's a virgin.
Okay, mtu wa kuomba nini?
Sikai lakini. It wants to go back into the car. It's so afraid. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Now if you're new here, we are in East Africa, Makueni County, in a town called Sultan Hamud. Now I'm excited about today's video because it is my very first time in a livestock market, because I wanted to get some goats and maybe a sheep, an iwi or a ram, so I don't know. Anyway, I want you guys to have the same experience as me. It's my first time here and I have my uncle with me who will be the one negotiating if in case we see something we like. So come with me. There's very nice cows going to the market and ooh, zinakafiti, they're so huge. I think they're all bulls. Wow. Oh wow. Yeah, but we're looking for goats. A very good seed, like a very big goat. But I've been advised by my uncle that I should get a young baby, one that will be able to stay for a longer time without expiring. So we have our work cut out for us. Look at that one, it's so huge and it has so we're looking for a young baby. Let's see. It might be even 10, 7, 10. It all depends on the size of the goat. If it's very big, you pay a very hefty price. That's why my uncle is saying we go for the young ones so that we can feed them so that they can go to whatever size we like. It's interesting. Actually, I didn't want to go out and negotiate because I will not get the best price. My mom and my uncle are discussing it so that they can also help me decide. So let me go in here. They almost come here. Ile yenye niliacha huko saa hii yenye. But you see young kama hivi.
At this moment in time, we were trying to discuss whether to select one out of three very nice male goats, and the one I wanted apparently wasn't the best one, so I had no choice but to listen to what my uncle was advising me to select. Now, at the end of the day, I was glad I took his choice because the one he had selected was bigger, was healthier, and it looked like a better seed for the genetics that we want to follow up. But we had to go away for a moment because we wanted to finagle the person selling to lower their prices, but they really had some nice goats. So while we were at it, we checked out some sheep, and my mom really wanted a sheep, and she was really hard on my neck, so I had no choice, but eventually I had to buy her one. But in this time, we just went around, walked around in the market, looked at the various goats, and let me tell you, this place has a lot of variety. We had very many goats that were looking nice, and some of them were mature, especially the male goats. Some of them were very mature and ready to serve the females, but the advice I was given was that we should take a young male, one which will stay on the farm for at least 2 years without having to discard it. So that's why we went for Baby Boy. Baby Boy is his nickname now since he's on the farm, but Baby Boy is what we got, and we are glad we went with him. Now, we after getting Baby Boy, we had no choice but to get more goats. So now we went into the market and walked around, and once you are here, the variety really it's confusing because you see goats that you want to purchase, and some of them you can afford, some of them you can't. As a matter of fact, I like the goats so much I had to take a loan out from my father and my girlfriend so that I could afford the goats that I wanted. Now, in this scene is where we went back. I think we went back to the goat seller that had the 3 male goats that we wanted, and we decided to make a purchase. Now here I'm just finagling with my mom, and we're deciding. There they are, the 3 goats, and somebody else was actually asking about the one we wanted to buy, but he was told that we've already bought them. Now you see, the price it went for was 16,000 Kenya shillings. That's the average for a young goat. If it was mature, it will cost about 19 to 20,000. But yeah, this was what we got, and then we went ahead and looked for more goats.
Okay. Mama ameenda?
I don't know.
Outside and excited.
KBC. KBC, mnataka kuweka news?
Guys, I'm looking for the money. I'm looking for the moolah. In Kenya, we have something called M-Pesa. So I don't have to transact with actual hard cash.
Kuonekana ni mbaya, noma.
I think I'm even going to borrow someone money. I spent all my life savings. Just kidding. So guys, I've been advised that when the goat has very huge testicles, it's not a good idea because it can literally just castrate itself while walking around. But he's given me the best option possible in the market, so it really had a lot of demand, and many people wanted it, but I got it. I have a chance now to make sure I feed it to the size to which I am comfortable with. And it might last on my farm for about 2 years, but I might change it out. So I might change it out because I don't want any inbreeding with my goats. So yeah, that's the goat. If you haven't seen him, it's a bit stressed out right now, but very strong. So let's go and make some more purchases.
Record basi. Kama you guys mko karibu ku agree, let me record.
We're looking for a female goat. They are ranging from 8,000 is the standard. We're waiting to see. Actually, the male goat is 16,000. 16,000 for the seed. So now we're looking for the females. My uncle has selected 2. Let's see, and we're going for young ones. Young ones which will stay for. Like these 2 look good. So those are young. Let's see. 8,000 each. That's if I spent the actual 8,000 on 2, that means I would have spent a total of 2,000. I don't know. Let's see if I can get a better rate, but 8,000 is the standard for the females.
At this point, we had walked around the market for a while and we came across these female goats here which looked healthy and they look like the kind of female goats that we wanted. Now, we had to bargain a bit because I think the seller wanted 9,000 each because I was going to buy 2 and they wanted 9,000 each. Now, we tried and bargained and it's a matter of trying to lower the price every time you find something you like here. So after speaking for a while, we went down from 18,000. Was it 18,000? From 18,000 to I think he wanted 7,500 per goat. I could be wrong. I don't remember really, but I remember him removing only 250 shillings. So I think we paid 14,250 shillings, if I'm not wrong. And we took 2 female goats and we shook on it. I think I have the clip somewhere here while we were shaking on it. But the 2 goats that you are seeing me and my uncle hold the ears off, I think we ended up selecting one of them because the most females we have at the farm right now are the white ones, the white Savannah ones, and that is what we selected. So yeah, these were a good purchase. If I ever went back to the market, I'd probably select something that is similar to the male. But ahead now in the in the future of this video, you will see that I ended up also getting a female goat that is in similar genetics to the male that I got, and that one was pricey. That was very pricey. But here you can see the Maasai man dancing because he was happy that we had already made the purchase from him.
Kuna zingine kama hizi. Hapo. Unajua nafaa kuachianga hii tenje ubaki ukifanya payments hizo za madai tatu. Sawa. Acha niende hivyo nipelekee mzee.
Shika nene.
So I've literally gotten one male and two female goats, and this here is my kamba, which I'm going to tie my goats with so that I can transport them home. I don't even know how they're going to fit into the car, but yeah, my uncle Karanja is in there with my goats. These are very young, by the way, very, very young. You can see them. They're young and ready for life. Aya, ndio hii moja. Mama anasema hizo ndio nataka. So we're getting these are ropes for the goats. You tie them for zero grazing or when you don't want them to like go away. One of these is like 50 bob. So a whole 150 goes towards purchasing these. So yeah. We're just finalizing with the purchase of this. I think I might buy one more goat. I actually spotted I actually got an emergency loan from my girlfriend because I needed it. So now I have to work and make sure I pay her back. But this is a good purchase. Oh,
unajua unanunuanga chipukizi.
Usifungue kwanza. Anaona nyingine moja kama.
Unanunuanga chipukizi. Ukinunua kama ile. Hiyo itachoka haraka hiyo.
Oh.
Inataka kijana. Hii utakaa nayo hapo zaidi ya miaka 6 hivi.
Miaka 6.
Lakini hii ni mwaka mmoja.
Inakuwa nyama.
Ina masa kabisa hata usikize.
Mtu akiangalia nini inamdecidisha what is the best way to look for a good female.
Mwili unaangalia mwili yake, masikio yake, na uangalie matiti vile yamepanga.
Oh.
Lakini nayo ukiwa na huyu atabadilisha hata kama iko na mtagani atabadilisha.
Atakuwa sasa wanafuata hiyo.
Atabadilisha wanafuata hiyo.
That's what I want to hear. So I made a good purchase on the male goat. Now we look for one more female and then So we are looking for a male, a ram. I think they're called rams. And it's because my mom has insisted. She's like, you can't buy all these goats and not buy me a ram. So now we're looking for a ram so that we have one iwi at home. And it's kind of lonely. So now we want one ram so that they can reproduce. And so that the other one can stop being so lonely. But these are young ones. They're so young. They're not yet mature. And the good thing about sheep is that they're not temperamental. They're easygoing. Like you can see, they're letting me pet them and they're not causing problems. So mom is negotiating there. Let's see how much one of these goes for. I'm guessing about 8 to 10K or maybe more. Because I hear upwards of 18. Oh boy. Let's see. Kikuja, if the price is 18, no, my mom will have to wait. Because I wanted to buy 3 female goats so that they can already start their thing. And all of the ones we've gotten are all young. So if this one turns out to be 18, it will be a no-no until we get more money in the future. But so far, this is a very good experience, guys. Like, if you can, in your lifetime, come and enjoy something like this. I'm in a freaking good livestock market in Sultan Hamud, and it's fun. Like, I mean, I'm getting information, I'm getting advice from people, and they're teaching me how to select the best goats and the best sheep, and it's a good call. Like, I'm glad I came today. Eh? Eh. Oh. Ejeza bado.
Huyu ni msichana huyu.
Ka baby girl.
Chakani, si chakani.
Mamo, umesikia kani ka baby girl? Bado akajakula maisha.
Ni bikira bado, bikira.
Bikra. It's a virgin. This one goes for 12.5. Sasa ukitutengenezea kabisa.
Tutaelewana tu. Tutaelewana tu bei.
Ni mzuri.
Yeah, si mzuri.
It's a good one.
It's a good one. Si kabaya.
Ni venye umeitisha pesa iko juu kuliko yenye imebaki kwa mfuko.
Wewe sema yako. Ile unasaweka wewe. Sema yako tu Sindio, is a good one. Smart sana hii. Wewe nitoe kwa biashara. Bana. Hiyo. Unajua hata kama nikutoka nitoe na bei. Nifurite na bei. Sinifurite na mkono tu baba na maneno. Furita mimi na bei.
Nasi ndio hiyo yenye anasema.
Haya nifurite basi. Usitaje. Ngoja kusema na.
No, like me I have 10k.
10k is very true. Little.
It's little
money, but
it's what I have.
It's tough. Nimekutolea 500. I've thrown 500 away.
Shida ni mimi zina. Nampenda huyo mbuzi, anakaa vizuri sana. Take
10 is little. By the way, I can't. Siwezi kata pesa. But it's a bit
low.
But unajua you appreciate every price you're gonna give it. You appreciate because.
So what's the best you can do? Ndio hata kama naomba mtu deni nijue sasa naombea wapi. What's the best you can do?
Haukai kama unataka kuomba deni. Haukai mtu wa kuomba deni.
Najua sikai lakini najua sikai lakini nijue bado
sema yako. Ngoja nikutolee. Weka 12.
Sio 12 ndo nakwambia upunguze.
Weka 11,800.
Nelakwa.
Karano.
Fanya hivi basi. Ndio hata nisisikie aibu nikiomba pesa. Fanya 11 niombe tu 1,000. Unajua 1,000 ni kitu mtu atakutumia ukiomba.
Sasa hivi atamuka.
So, fanya 11. Tuendelee.
800. 800.
Fanya 11. Chukue mbuzi. Tumchukue mbuzi mzuri.
Nalipia gari that.
Now in this point, I was trying to bargain for the previous goat you just saw. That was the female I wanted to be the mate of the male goat that I had got earlier. Now they were stuck on a price of 12,500 and I felt like I could get a better rate. So I decided to leave them behind and go ahead and look at other female goats. Now in this particular place here, the prices were good. I think the person selling these goats was a Kamba. And there's a very huge difference between Kamba goats and Maasai goats. The Maasai goats are huge and they have floppy ears, and the Kamba goats look a bit different. But these ones were not so Kamba though. They were looking almost similar to the Maasai ones. And they were saying that some of these are pregnant. So I think I ended up buying, I don't know whether it was 1 or 2 from them, but I remember I got one from them. So after trying to bargain for a while, I ended up taking one white female goat, and it was nice and tall. So it was something I liked from just visually, and I was glad I did the selection, because even my mom and my uncle were set on the one they were choosing. And instead of paying 9,500, I think we ended up paying the price of 9,000 flat, and that's what we went with. At this point, I think we had bought at least 3 goats, I think, or 4, because we have the male, and then we bought 2 females from the Maasai fella you saw back there, and then we bought 1 goat here. Now that's 4. Now, after buying these goats, the person who was trying to sell me the female that I wanted the most, the one who was stuck at 12,000, was looking for me, because you see, the thing about finagling the price down is that you have to show that you are not as desperate as they think you are for what they are selling. So the fact that I went away and they saw that I was buying female goats from other people, they decided to just follow me and tell me, yo, just come, let's negotiate. And I think we ended up negotiating, and we shook hands on 11,000, even though I had to give 500 to the broker, because he was the one who initially had showed me that person who was selling that specific female goat.
Kumi. Ikiwa hivyo kadogo.
Alikuwa amekubali.
Ni mgani yule mwenzi ilikuwa mingi hapo? Na ile yenye ilikuwa nono huko?
Ile alikatalia tu.
Hizo nono? Unaonaje hizi?
Kabisa yake kwa
Keko? Ka? So chukua hiyo.
Elela ngilugenda ni mwe atiliona ndio no maana atatu mwe yona kenda no kata kama tuna sesi ba yoya kama ni tuna tuna sesi ba ayo jete na maana
We just got one last female goat, and it's the one we're getting. We've settled on 8,800 from 9,500. Not too shabby, although there's the one I wanted which I can't quite get. But there's a nice looking goat there. It's hairy, but inaka ni kama ni a cold weather.
Nani fupi hatuwezi kufupi.
So now I'm just paying for this, and then we see whether we can get something else. Niambie number. Present purchase I want to make.
Yeah.
It's a female and it's quite healthy and it's almost pedigree. Sindio? Ni savannah, sindio?
Yeah.
And
Very smart.
It's healthy and it hasn't given birth even once yet.
That's a lot of milk.
Hey,
Milk.
it has milk.
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay.
Yeah. inakuanga na strong tea. Ukipika naye chai, utaipenda ya ng'ombe. Hizi zinakamuliwa, unakamua, unaweka chai. Na hii baba yake, mama yake, inatoa a day. Inatoa 1 liter.
1 liter a day.
Around and a half, 500 ml. Unakunywa chai, unapika chai ya kama 8 cups.
Okay.
Yeah, very strong.
So this is the goat, guys. I don't know. The asking price, umesema utaki kunipeana hiyo nini yenye naitisha.
Hata watu wa kuchinja sitaki kuwauzia hata uchinje. Nataka mtu akwenda kufuga kama wewe. Uende uone nyumbani. Sio na kuchinja naambia bana siuzi. Sitaki katu shingo.
So umesema asking ni 11 sasa. Alafu niongezee 500.
Definitely. Nimekuzia tu. No, the forehead. No, the forehead. Always stay like this one.
Oh, that's how you know when you have
breed.
for the breed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. With milk, the forehead always it's not flat like the other. If there is anything that you have bought, you can go and compare the forehead. It's not flat. It's not flat. It is somehow.
So the thing this seller is explaining is that this goat looks exactly like my male goat, and they have a feature where the head is slanted in a way and they have very small horns, which suggests that they are of a certain breed of high quality to them. So this is the one that was being sold for 12,000 and we ended up getting it for 11,000.
You can withdraw.
Ni sawa, kama unataka withdraw ni sawa. Uko nayo? So we finally made the final bit of our purchase, and this is how it looks like. This is all me, guys. This is all me. I had to get my mother this one because she insisted. Now I'm broke for real. But we have 4 females and 1 male, which is over there. So now we don't know whether they're going to fit in the car, but this is it. This is it. Nice. Sasa nitavuruta tu na yeye aende. Kajazoea kuharakishwa. Sasa
at this point, I think I had already gotten the goats. We had a total of 5 goats and I bought 1 ram for my mother. Now, dragging these things out of the market is another piece of work because they know they're going to a new environment and they might be stubborn to follow you where you're going, but we managed to get them out of the market and into the car. But the process of getting them out, you can see here I was struggling a bit, but I was excited. I'm just dragging my goats and my sheep out of the market. Now, mind you, you have to pay a little bit of cess and tax when you go out. Now that depends, the amount totally depends on the number of animals you've bought. So I think for cess I paid 120 Kenya shillings. That was like 20 shillings for each goat, and for tax it was about 300 shillings in total. And that's what we paid, and we ended up going home.
tumenunua jike 4 na ndio jike na si zile 4. So you have to pay cess. They'll count the amount of goods you have and you pay a cess. It's like a tax. So there's tax everywhere. One tap. Wait, ini Oh, ni pay bill. 247 247. So the taxes is everywhere, guys. You're not escaping. Sema 120. Hii simu inataka kuzima. Nimebeba si power bank iko kwa nini? My phone is almost dying, guys. I spent all my money. Now I have to also pay tax. So yeah. Niyo nimelipa. 120. Thank you. I just paid tax. I'm a farmer now. Eh?
It's the city council, the county government wants to be paid 300.
So yeah, we're finally home. And our people are here. I want to see how they'll behave. We're just letting them loose. The big Ndenge, it's still afraid. It wants to go back into the car. It's so afraid. Let's see the sheep. Sheep are almost always easygoing. They're not temperamental. And there's Rak. Rak is even afraid of the, the goats. But yeah, this... Ladies, you're home. How you guys feeling?
Don't want to go out.
Eh?
You're like bro, achana sisi.
Namuona naogopa. Anataka kurudi kwa gari. Usiogope. Don't be afraid. You're home, manigga. You're home. Atafanya kama ule mwingine. So yeah, it usually takes them a while to get accustomed to new environment. So like even the big goat wanted to stay in the car because he was like, where are we? Okay, now they're free. Yes. Lovely scenes. So our other goats are there, the 3 goats. I don't know if you guys can see there where Elvis is. And these ones have to get used to the environment. Sasa wataenda kwa shamba mavu. Unaona ndio penye wanaelekea?
Chill bro. Hawana shida. Sio ni kudisha kabisa. Like zishaona zile zingine zinafinsa ziko mahali kuna.
Mbona the ladies are just relaxed. But the male is not relaxed yet. Oh man. It will scan the environment until... Iko wapi ile kondo? I need to see. One of the older goats is curious. He's coming to say hi to the other ones. Oh. Ona kondo imeona oh, the sheep has seen. The iwi has had this other ram and it's excited to just meet it. Oh goodness. Oh my, this is so nice. Rak, pia umefurahi. You're happy about the goats. But nimekasirika nimwambia unakula mayai wewe. Unakula mayai ya kuku jua mbichi. You're eating fertilized eggs, you. Now, the one thing I am sure of is that there's 2 male goats in this environment and they will obviously fight. So, I don't know, but okay, yeah. The male is now getting accustomed, at least he's eating something. The ladies are just eating, they're okay. They're like, wow, this is paradise, there's food here. Just chilling. You see? Even the sheep is relaxed. I love this. Now in the next few months, these will be so many I'll probably have to make what do you call it? Zizi inaitwa aje kwa kizungu? A goat pen. Yes, I'll have to make a goat pen because they will terrorize my mom's farm and I don't want that. So let me see until I see. Rak, stop biting. Rak is excited. Mzee, nini umebambika hivyo? Eh? What's up? What's up? You miss me? Ulini miss? Baba. Leo hakuna nyama bite. Today we eat ugali like everyone else. Sindio? Yes. Twende tuangalie mbuzi pale. Let's go and see those goats. Guys, you don't know how this fills my heart. I feel so happy. Like, I can't even explain how I'm feeling. Like, just seeing the goats. I just started with one goat there. And now we have... How many goats in total now? 8. 8 goats, guys. 8. And that's 6 ladies and 2 gentlemen. I know the gentlemen are going to fight properly because, yeah, mating rights and all that. But this is interesting. I'm still looking to see whether the new male is eating. If he eats, I'll be sure he's comfortable. Although he's wagging his tail, I think he's kind of happy. He's way out there, so I'll just stalk them. I'll just stalk them and see how they're faring on. The ladies immediately just started eating. They love the environment. It's like they used to live here. Just look at this one. This one is just eating. She's not even afraid. She's just like, wow, food. I love it. Oh. This one is an OG. OG, what's up? The OGs are just wondering, who are these new guys? New guys are just taking a look around to see what's going on. Okay, I think I'm making them uncomfortable. Now, the ladies are all following the big guy. Ah, big guy. Isn't it good to be a big guy? Anyway, I think this is where I'll just close off the vlog. I just wanted you guys to see my day as I went to make this purchase. The farm is now looking like a farm. Now, if you'd like to donate like a boer goat to us, I'd appreciate it, because that would be a big reason for me to start building a goat pen. But yeah, make sure you like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.